Hi, good morning. This is Tom Elmore of Anchorage, Alaska. It's Saturday, July 18th, just a little bit before 6 a.m. And this is the first official video of transmitter savers. Transmitter savers, transmitter savers. Today we're making a road trip all the way up to Fairbanks, Alaska, 360 some miles to the north to rescue a Rca Bta 1M from KFAR radio station. It should be an interesting day. I'll have more videos to post. Just thought I'd say hi to everybody, and let's get this trip started. Hi, Tom Elmore, now in Fairbanks, Alaska. 7.5 hours later, we finally made it up for the next phase of the transmitter savers trip today. Again, we're rescuing a Rca Bta 1M from the former, I believe it's KFAR. I hope to get some more info from the fellow who actually has it in the storage here. Just waiting for them to show up so we can get access to the storage garage and get this lovely beauty loaded up in the trailer, get it covered, and get home before the weather sets in. It's been kind of a rainy trip up to the Denali Park today. Fairbanks is high overcast, about 66 at the moment. And at least it's dry. Waiting for the help and the other folks to show up. Stay tuned. Hi, Tom Elmore, Fairbanks, Alaska. Continuing our saga with the Rca Bta 1M. I've got Robert Hawes, who is the donator of this transmitter, and Greg Colbert helping us do the heavy lifting. I thank everybody today who showed up. Robert, can I get real quick, just tell me a little bit on the history on this, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, this was used at KFAR's Farmers Loop Road facility in Fairbanks, primarily as a backup, at least into the 80s. In about 2001, I discovered it languishing in there, and after a brief conversation with Terry Wally, was told that to take it and any other equipment out of that building that I wanted, because it was all going to go to the dump, and I felt that would be criminal. So I took a bunch of stuff out of there, and I managed to pay storage on it the last 20 years because I'm not that smart.
Well, you were smart enough to save it for history. You know, posterity has a lot of history here, and I think this would be a cool transmitter to use on 160 meters, maybe 75 if the tubes will resonate that high. I don't know. We'll find out.
Absolutely. I'm told that you can really make a wonderful 160 rig out of this.
Of course, I think the AM power level these days is what, 375 watts is what I think suppose that we're limited. I don't know if that's true, but you know, this will easily do a one kilowatt, probably.
It's 1 kilowatt key down 24/7.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a push to talk. It might need some work with some soft starting, but it will be interesting nonetheless. Anyways, I appreciate the time that you took to store this, and the willing to get rid of it and donate it. And I hate to see it go to the dump. And again, I thank Greg for helping us come to move it. And Robert, can I get your wife's name one more time? Elizabeth, thank you. Also,
she says I'm a hoarder, but I tell her she's an enabler.
She helped load it too. It's there were several of us working on it, so
more to follow.
Well, it's 11:48, about 18.5 hours, and according to the odometer, I've gone 745 miles today. This is Tom Elmore, back home in Anchorage, Alaska this evening with my lovely loots and my transmitter fairly secure. Tomorrow, when it is light outside, we'll take a look at the condition of everything. And we'll survey the transformer chokes and tubes and all the paraphernalia that was packed inside the car. It was a long trip, and I'm ready for bed. We'll see you guys in the morning.